Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, welcome back for more of Team Rocket again. Hooray! I really can't stand just how saturated I am with Team Rocket right now. And I don't understand why they put these two quote-unquote dungeons so close together between the Rocket hideout in Mahogany Town and them taking over the radio tower here. I tried to space it out with the Safari Zone interlude, but I don't know whether or not that was actually effective in making you guys less bored with Team Rocket than I am. Because I've had pretty much my fill of these guys already, and I don't want to see them anymore. There are just so many Team Rocket members. And if I have any beef with the second generation, it's the fact that I don't think they did a very good job spacing these guys out. Now granted, you could have done... I've been saying this for the last few weeks. You could have done Mahogany Town before you did Olivine and Cianwood. At least I think you could. I've never done it myself. And in that way, they would be spaced out a little bit more nicely, but even the order of badges in your badge case indicate that you're supposed to do it or meant to do it the way we did. So even though I like the fact that they gave you a little bit of freedom in that regard, it just feels like we've been fighting nobody but Team Rocket for the last few weeks, because it's true. But Porygon, very interesting Pokemon. One of the most difficult to get in the first generation because you had to get 9,999 coins in the game corner to buy one. And it has some really interesting evolution. The fact this thing... I think it's one of the few Pokemon, if not the only Pokemon, that gained two different evolutions over the course of 2 generations. And what I mean by that is, when it was first introduced, it didn't have any evolutions. Then in the second generation, it got an evolution. And then in the 4th generation, it got another evolution. I don't think there are any other Pokemon like that, but Lupus is starting to feel a little bit weak, and I've been riding him for a long while, so let's get somebody else out here. How about Kracko? Is there anybody over here we can talk to? Mary! I get the feeling Meowth isn't going to be too helpful. Oh, poor Ben. I never listened to your radio channel. What are you doing? Proton? What's Proton doing here? Optional battle! Yay! I don't know why you're staring at Proton's back of head. But if you're free experience, I suppose I'll take it. I completely forgot what I was saying before, and this has happened to me so many times in this LP that I'm embarrassed to admit it. Whenever you hear me cut out and stop talking for like 10 seconds, it's because I've completely lost my train of thought and I have no idea what I'm going to say next. Which is why half the time after I completely lose track of what I'm going to say and I completely stay silent, that I start talking about something that was entirely unrelated to what I was saying before. And I have to say, above all other games, it's Pokemon where I just run out of stuff to talk about. And I suppose that would be an indication that I should probably be cutting these battles out, but like I mentioned in the very beginning, at least for the first half of the game, I just don't want to. Because if you cut out the battles, what's left? I mean, you see me running around the overworld. I could cut out all the grunt battles here if I felt like it, but then you just see me traversing the radio tower and we'd be done in like 3 minutes. What's the point? And I know there's probably a happy medium somewhere in between. I just prefer the way I'm doing it now, even if I feel that it's kind of stretching it out, because I get the sense that this is taking longer than it probably should, or longer than is kind of comfortable. I don't want to get to the point where it seems like I'm rushing things either. So that's that. I don't really mind it when it's just the regular routes or whatnot, but at least here, where I mentioned that I'm completely spent on Team Rocket right now and I don't want to see them anymore. It's just starting to wear on me. Well, looks like we made it to the top. There's the director. You don't sound like the director. Oh no, you're that guy that was imitating the other dude, aren't you? Yeah, you're Petrol. Now, the funny thing about this guy is that even though we faced him maybe an hour ago, he's got a full team of 6, and they're more powerful than they were an hour ago. This guy must be really good at training. But I actually have to pay attention because this is a fight where I could potentially fail, and I don't want to. And you don't want to watch me fail. Because that would mean that I'd have to start everything over again, or I'd wind up cutting it out, and you'd start laughing at me, and then I'd get right back to business. I have to think, when was the last time I failed at something so badly that I had to restart a recording and cut out like an hour or something? I don't know if it's ever been that bad. I mean, I know at the end of Super Metroid when I was trying 100% without reading up on anything that... Why does your Weezing no tackle? That I cut out maybe... I want to say 85% of it was cut out. Because it involved either X-ray scoping everything or shooting at all the walls. But in terms of failing something so badly where I had to cut it out, I can't think of the last time I failed that badly. You know what, yeah, let's keep Krako out here. I suppose I don't mind riding the hot hand, although if I wanted to keep Krako out here for so long, I probably should have done a couple of charge beams to get my special attack up. But it's been a while since I played a game where that would be relevant. I have to think all the way back to... What games have I done recently? It's so weird to even have to think about. But the fact that I've been on this game for almost 5 months is very weird. Because I've played Let's Play longer games than this that finished in this town, and then we're not even halfway through this one, so it's really throwing my internal clock off. But it's really nice to have a steel type for poison types, because they can't do anything to us, really. I mean, generally these things have dark type moves like Assurance, normal type moves like Tackle, or poison moves that can't even touch us. So generally steel types are really good walls for poison types. Which is why I went... When was the last time I went through a battle this long using only one Pokemon? Yeah, what did you expect after... Now, why am I even bothering anymore? You're not worth my time. I just realized all you had was coughing and one wheezing. That's really pathetic. Alright, where's the director? The underground warehouse? But we can't get in through the Goldenrod tunnel. Oh. Okay, if you want me to foil your plans, you could just... Really? He just gave us the key? Okay, not going to complain about it. Hello, Ariana. Let's just head all the way back down, because there's nothing left for us to do here in the tower, because we can't open up that door without the other key, and we can't use the basement key as the card key, because that would make sense. So I'll go heal these guys up at the Pokemon Center real quick, and then we'll head to the department store basement, in the hopes that we can find the director.